When the man opened his eyes, he was shocked to find a completely naked girl under his blanket. Thomas was trembling with fear, panicking at the thought of whether he might have done something unspeakable the night before. However, the girl simply said, "What's wrong, master?" This left Thomas utterly confused. A girl, completely naked, lying in my bed, this was already beyond bizarre. And now she's calling me master? Could this be some new form of psychological torture? He pleaded nervously, "Please, spare me. Call me anything but master." But the girl, Ellen, only made things weirder. She started calling him big brother, daddy, and other increasingly outrageous terms. The more Thomas heard, the more absurd it became, until he finally gave up resisting altogether. Then, as if unable to hold back his curiosity, the old pervert in him surfaced. He glanced down and asked Ellen, "Why are you wearing socks? If you're already naked, why not take everything off? Is this some kind of special fetish of yours?" Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Thomas panicked and told Ellen to quickly hide somewhere. But instead of hiding, Ellen's strange logic kicked in. She simply pulled the blanket over herself and snuggled into Thomas's arms, refusing to move. When Thomas opened the door, he forced a nervous smile and said, "Oh, look who it is, my first and second wives. Good thing I hid things fast, or I'd be doomed." As they chatted, Thomas slowly began to piece together what had happened the previous day. Apparently, it all started when Thomas almost starved to death because the food in the school cafeteria was ridiculously overpriced. Thankfully, Lynn had shown up just in time to save him with some food. But of course, there was a price. It turned out Mary had demanded that Thomas bark like a dog and acknowledge her as his master before she'd hand over the food. Naturally, Thomas refused and slammed the door in her face. Undeterred, Mary began kicking the door from the outside. Thomas opened it again, only to mock her, "Still planning to give me the food?" But Mary doubled down and demanded Thomas lick her feet. Disgusted, Thomas immediately slammed the door shut, this time accidentally trapping Mary's foot in the doorframe. Mary let out a pained yelp, and that was how the chaotic events began to unfold.